Hi there, folks, and welcome back to Airgun Reporter. You know, Baikal is not just the world's oldest lake, but it's a factory in Russia that is the pride of manufacturing for that country. So today we're going to take a look at the IZH Drozd BB repeater. Let's go ahead and check it out. When I'm browsing around the PyramidAir.com website, I find myself guilty of judging airguns by their photos. That's not going to happen again. When I first got my hands on the IZH Drozd to do a review, I was amazed at the quality of materials that goes into making this airgun. This is not made from cheap plastic you'll find on a toy. This is made from weapons-grade polycarbonate material. Why is it made from that? Because the factory that this comes out of makes world-class firearms, they make high-grade automobile parts, they make microchips. It is the pride of Russia. This thing has a great texture to it. It's got a good heft and feel. It's made from steel components. It's a beautiful, beautiful little BB repeater. Let's go ahead and check out the features and then we'll shoot the IZH Drozd. First and foremost, the Drozd is a BB repeater like you've never seen before. It's all electronic. It uses 6 AA batteries. It has an electronic trigger and a power button. That's really cool. And it has several different rates of fire and burst rates. Let's go ahead and check them out. Okay, on the right side, you'll see a sliding switch with the numbers 300, 450, and 600. That's your rate of fire. 300 rounds per minute, 450 rounds per minute, or a whopping 600 rounds per minute. On the opposite side, it has another switch, which has 1, 3, and 6 marked on it. If you have it on the number 1 setting, pull the trigger, it's going to fire 1 BB, or as fast as you can pull the trigger, semi-automatic. You put it to number 3, hold the trigger, it's going to shoot 3 BBs in succession. Put it to number 6, what happens? Take a guess. It's going to shoot 6 BBs. And you can use that in combination with your rate of fire. You can either do, like I said, 300, 450, or 600 rounds per minute. Very cool stuff. Also on the left side, it has a power on switch. You see the red light there? When that's red, that means it's hot and ready to go. That's the only safety mechanism on the device. The Drozd comes with open sights. As you can see here, it has a front post, and the rear sight is adjustable for elevation. You see a screw right there for adjusting it. And on the notched plate, it has a small screw for adjusting the windage. Okay, here's the magazine. It's made from all steel and polycarbonate material. It's very, very tough. Open that up. You have your piercing lever there. And you just simply take your CO2 cartridge, put it up inside there. Close down your lever. The cartridge is now pierced. Close it back up. However, you've got to put BBs in it. How do you do that? Well, like many BB repeaters, it has a spring-loaded mechanism right here. But I'm going to show you something really cool that came with this BB gun. A speed loader. Very neat, man. This thing is a real lifesaver. Let me show you how it works. First of all, you fill this hopper here with your BBs. Put that back on there. Then you simply take your magazine and you go ahead and slip the speed loader on it. Give it a few shakes. And you're loaded. Ah, it sure beats doing it one at a time, man. I hate doing that. Looks like this is ready to go. Let me show you what else came in the box. Little sample pack of BBs. It's been signed and stamped by the person who packaged it to make sure that this had exactly what it says on the package inside of it. They take things very seriously in Russia. They are very conscious about quality control, and they put a lot of pride in their work, and it really shows with everything that came in this package. It also has instruction manual, of course, and it also has instructions on how to use the speed loader. Again, packaging inspection. I've been told that everything in Russia is still done by paperwork, so people have to physically sign everything and send papers around the factory to get things done. Now, that might seem old school to you folks, but it's, I think, the best way to leave a paper trail and to have people be accountable for getting things to market that are top-notch. Something I wasn't expecting at all, I've got a replacement aperture sight for the rear sight, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4 replacement seals. So it seems I could probably take this thing apart if I had to maintain it and put the seals in myself. It also came with a shoulder stock. This is made from the same tough polycarbonate material as the rest of the rifle. Simply fit it in like this and put it on the back of the pistol. Boom! Look at that. Very, very neat. Feels really good. Now, before we fire this thing, I have a couple of little bells and whistles to put on it that's going to make my experience a whole lot of fun. Let's go ahead and check it out. My favorite types of air guns are the ones that are so addictive you can't put them down. And this thing has such a high rate of fire, you're going to want to shoot it at its fastest rate. That's when you have the most fun, of course. And you're going to go through a lot of 12-gram CO2 cartridges. But they've made a bulk fill adapter. Let me show you how it works. Installing the bulk fill adapter is very simple and it's very, very clever. Let me show you. It has this dummy 12-gram CO2 cartridge on it. Really quite clever. Before I install it, I'm going to go ahead and put some CO2 airgun oil, a couple drops, right inside there. This is what I would do with any BB repeater or CO2 action pistol. Next step, take out the magazine, open up the lever, put in your dummy cartridge, close it up, slide the little flip-up door back on, put it back onto your pistol. The opposite end has 2 keys that fit inside the back of the pistol. See that? Simply take it, put it in there like that. Once you have your adapter on, then it's just a matter of taking your bulk fill bottle like this spider tank over here and just putting it on the end. I happen to have a bottle with a little cozy on it. I got it from a dollar store. It came with a sports drink bottle. It keeps the cold off your cheek and it makes it a little bit more comfortable. And there we go. There's our bulk fill Drozd. The IZH Drozd I got for today's testing purposes came in kit form, and that means it comes with a beautiful little feature, and that's a double pistol case by Plano. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's ruggedly built from aluminum. It's got 2 lockable latches. Most importantly, it has closed cell foam on the inside. What does that mean? That means it's not going to hold any moisture. If this was a cheap case and came with cheap foam, that foam is going to transfer every drop of moisture to your precious firearms and air guns. This is a really nice case. Comes with a couple of keys for locking those latches. All right, I think